back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And if you're new here, welcome. Let's see what the universe got for you right now. I want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. Pisces. Feels different, right? We have the moon. There's a lot. There's a lot, Pisces, that you don't know. But it's not a bad thing, though. There's a lot that you don't know, but it's just beautiful. It's almost like things that you didn't see or things that you weren't able to see, but they were always there. You just didn't have the light or the right angle to see them, to look at them, to be able to be aware of them. So there's a lot of things that you didn't see or that you weren't aware of that you are going to be aware of that. You are going to be able to see them. Wow, right now I'm looking at a table, but it's made out of wood. But in one of the pieces, one of the legs, I'm seeing a chameleon. Isn't that crazy? Because it's a chameleon. It's a chameleon can camouflage, can they can change their skin color. They can change. Oh my God, that's amazing. Right? And it's amazing because I'm seeing the chameleon. It's wood, and I'm seeing the chameleon. That's amazing. So again, you are going to be aware of so many things. You are going to be able to see things that were always there, but now you are just going to be aware of them. Here with the moon, it's amazing because I feel like this is other people seeing you, right? I feel like, I'm just adding to everything, right? But the moon right here is talking to me about people seeing you, being able to see you in a different light or from a different point of view, in a different angle. And it was always there, right? You always had that. You always been like this. It's just that people didn't see it before. They weren't able to see it. They were not aware of. They were not aware of that. So there's a lot, right? There's a lot coming to light, and it's beautiful. It's a good feeling, but at the same time, it's just different. It's weird, right? It's different in a way that the feeling is like if you are in nature, and let's say it's a beautiful animal, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful animal. Oh my God, a gorgeous animal, right? But the animal is just being an animal, right? They are just either they are just eating or drinking or they're doing their thing, right? But you see, as a human being, the human is like, oh my God, that is beautiful, that is gorgeous. That's amazing. It's like, if they have a camera, it's like, I gotta take a picture of that. We have the High Priestess in reverse. This is one of the things, or perhaps everything, that they didn't see about you, and that is your psychic abilities, that is your power, your gift from the divine. The thing about, I don't know where I was getting at with the example about the animal, about the beautiful animal. Right. It's that moment where the animal becomes aware that there's a human, right, looking at them. And the animal is like, in a way, it's like, what the heck? What's going on? What am I doing? It's like, oh my God, right? They're looking at me. It's like, I can see them looking at me. I can feel them looking at me, right? But you see, the animal got no idea. The animal has no idea that the human is just, in a way, mesmerized by them. The human is just appreciating them because of how beautiful and how rare they are. Here with the moon and the high priestess in reverse, I feel like people don't just see what's going on with you, they feel it. And here with the moon, it's almost clear, right? At first, it was not visible. And now it's very clear for them. It's right in front of them. But not just that, they feel it, right? Here with the moon, I feel like there's a lot of people that avoid you. And at the same time, there's, I don't think any of that is important, but I think it's just truth that is coming through. There's people that deny who you are. They, just as I'm telling you that they are able to see it and they are able to feel it, that there's something that they cannot deny. Some of them, they still try to not see it, and they refuse to accept it. They even protect themselves from it. And I feel like that's one of the things that is coming out to light, that there's so many people that don't want to look at you, don't want to listen to you, don't want to accept you, don't want to open up to you. This is so beautiful. We have temperance. This is you saying, hey, I I know where it's at. I come from the mountain of glory. Can you see? Uh, this is someone saying, I died, okay? In a way, not to sound so dramatic and so, so like that. I transformed, okay? I went through a transformation. It's like I met with God. This is the energy I'm getting with this. So in a way, you're saying, like, I'm doing this just for love. I'm doing that because I want you to come with. I want you to know what it's like. And now it's almost as if you were speaking to those that haven't experienced it or that don't know what it is. Do you see the moon right here? We have a path right here. We have the road, okay? And it's connected to the ocean. And it leads to a mountain, okay? It's a long, long, long way. And it's amazing because it's under the moon. The moon is in a way shining. My God. It's like you went through the mountain. It's like you headed towards the mountain, you got to the mountain, you started to climb the mountain, you got to the top of the mountain, and then you started to go down, and then you started to go more and more and more and more. Now you're like you got to the other side of the mountain. And now you're here. And now you are here saying, I there's something about the top of the mountain. There's something about the top of the mountain. And as you can see, the top of the mountain, there is like there's glory right there. It's almost like heaven, heaven, heaven on earth. Because the same light that's coming out of the head of this angel, and that's the spirit itself, right? It's on top of that mountain. Okay? Here with the moon, you're saying it's almost like you had to find out. Okay? Yes, you had to find out. And you found out, right? This is what I'm saying. You know something. You know something that's for sure. And here with the High Priestess in reverse, you see the Magician. here, wow, you are telling me so much. You are telling me so much. Whew. Look, you're telling me, you know what? I'm going to share it either way. Why? Because I'm doing it. Might as well share it, right? I'm doing it. This is something that I've been doing. This is something that I'm being guided to do. This is what I do. This is who I am. So might as well share it. But the thing here is that there's so many, not so many. Well, maybe there is, and I don't know why. There's something, right? There's something that tells them, nah, nah, nah. It's something, right? Obviously, we're not talking about everyone, but we're talking about the ones that block it, that don't allow it. It's amazing, right? Because you see, in a way, that's God. That's God, right? In a way, God wants to help the ones that need the help. Yes? But in a way, God is like, how am I going to help someone that is not willing to receive the help? I want that person to have lots of money, but it's like they keep rejecting it. I want to show that person the way to something great for themselves. But it's almost like as soon as they start listening to it or hearing it, it's like they put their ears, they block their ears, they put their fingers on their ears, they just go like that, right? God puts a something, a beautiful message right in front of them, and and it's almost like they go like this, and they're like, no, I don't want to, I don't want to. It's like for one specific reason, right? They know why, and it doesn't even matter why. The reason don't matter, right? And it's crazy because here you are doing it, and you see, regardless if there's people blocking it or not wanting to listen to it or to accept it or to look at it, regardless, you are still doing it. You are still doing it with joy, with love, with patience, right? With good energy, great attitude, right? With that calmness, that security, that grace from God, right? It's that you know what you are doing, you know where you've been, you know where you know. In a way, it's a, you know, you. Again, we're talking about intuition, okay? Now you got to the top of the mountain, and your intuition that is connected to God said, go over there and talk about the mountain. So you do. And one of the first things that you notice, and it's like, in a way, it is important, but at the same time, God does want to acknowledge the ones that are listening to the message, are paying attention to the message, are willing to look at it or to give some time, right? Some love, some an ear, right? The eye, the vision, the concentration, the focus. But one of the things that you do notice is the people that are blocking their own abundance, right? There's someone that needs the wisdom. They need it. It's like, but again, you got it for them, and for some reason, you're about to share it with them, and they block it, right? and it's crazy. And again, I don't know why it is. I don't know. I don't know if because your energy is like that. Your energy is that I mean that powerful, right? That what are you wearing all white, Pisces? What is it like? Are you showing off your wings? What's going on? Why? Right? Again, that's one thing that you notice, right? But at the same time, you continue to do so, right? You continue, and you continue as if everyone, right? Like the whole world was paying attention, the whole world was listening. That's how you continue, right? Here with the magician, right? Here with the magician talks to me a lot about imagination, right? So in a way, you say thank you to everyone that is listening, right? You say thank you so much. But then here with the magician, you just start going at it as if you had 10 million people listening to you, right? And you are delivering that message. You are delivering that information, that guidance, that whatever it is that you are being guided to share with them, right? You don't pay attention to the ones that are blocking it. You don't pay attention to the ones that are doubting you, to the ones that don't believe you, to the ones that don't believe your abilities or your powers or your intuition or your magic, right? Here with the magician, it's like if you were driving a car, you step on that gas. You're like, right? Obviously, you being smart and wise and everything, right? With everything. But again, you do it. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, right? I'm just gonna do it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I know you are, and I truly appreciate that. But right now, I think 20 million, 20 million will be better, right? 20 million people that need this message, and 20 million people will receive it. It's beautiful. It, it's like if they don't, okay, after this, I'm gonna move on from the people that don't want to see you, right, or the ones who block their own message. At the end of the day, it's their own message, right? It's their own wisdom, their own love, their own prediction, right? Their own energy, right? But you see, what I'm getting with this is that if they don't want to accept that you got it like that, I'm talking about the High Priestess, because that's who you are. You were born like that. That's just who you are, right? If people don't want to accept that side of you, right? Your psychic abilities, your intuition, your knowing, your attractiveness, just who you are, okay? Just who you are, okay? You see, you know a lot. You study, right? You are a student, right? But that's what makes you who you are. That's how you know what you know. And most things you just know naturally, intuitively. You just know. Most things are just confirmations, right? Or explanations that things that you're like, I know this is like this. And then you just get the explanation. It's like, it's a beautiful explanation. It just makes you feel good because it connects everything. But it's just something that you knew. Okay, if people don't want to accept any of that, right, or block it, see, like here, even it's like they don't want they don't want to do anything with it. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. It's like the divine is like, okay, that's fine, right? If they don't want to see you like that, they're gonna have to see you like this. They're gonna have to view you like this. As the angel that you are, okay, as this wow, this spiritual being that you are, right? As a son of God, right? And it's going to be in a way more more dramatic, right? It's going to have to feel more real, right? I don't know if this is gonna happen in a dream, in a vision. I don't know how this is gonna happen, but they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it, right? Because here they trying not to see you, look at you, pay any attention to you, or listen to what you have to share, to your message, to whatever. They're like, no. And the one is like, okay, if they don't want to, if you don't want to do it that way, we're gonna have to do it this way, and it's gonna be something deep, okay? And it's not something bad. It's not something bad. It's just God is gonna make something clear. That's all, right? Not in a bad way. It's going to be in a beautiful way. It's going to be like, hey, Pisces, know something. It's like, I got something for you, and Pisces got it. But you, Pisces got, it's like, so stop blocking Pisces. That's beautiful, right? Oh, look at those. Look at that. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. You see, that's God itself right there. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't plan this. I didn't know we were gonna have such a beautiful sunset like this. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like that is God telling us, I love you. And I know some of you guys, oh my God, you're so, oh what it's so cheesy, right? But it's a fact. We have death. That was the transformation I was telling you about. Excuse me. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let me get out of the way a little bit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. See, with death here, that's a transformation I was talking about, because you see, there's no such thing as this without death. Oof, that's a powerful one. There's no such thing as this angel, in a way, this resurrection, right? If we wanna look at it like that, you see, all my messages, all my words, all my energies, you have to, in a way, it's a language that you have to blend into your language, to your reality, to your consciousness, how you are saying, right? But you see, you had a transformation. You had a beautiful transformation, and maybe it didn't feel beautiful. I don't know how it felt. All I know is that it's a beautiful transformation, right? And the way we say thanks, right? You know, there's a phrase that it's in the Bible for all of my friends that are into the Bible, or that read the Bible, right? Or that interested in the Bible. But the Paul says, I die daily, right? And it's amazing, because that is so fascinating, because it's almost like you let go of the day, right? At night, you like well, this is the end of the night. Like and tomorrow it's a brand new, it's a fresh one. Even though we do have that mindset in a way, but it's completely dying. That's fascinating. That's something that you are doing here. But I'm talking about your life, and it's talking to me about a cycle. Tell me more about this. I feel like this is a transformation with others as well. The way they see you, the way they view you. Remember here with the moon that now there is a lot of things that people see about you. There's people, they are aware of it. Now they can see it. And it's amazing because you only took some light from the moon, the sun. You only took a different point of view, a different perspective, even a different tone of voice. Isn't that amazing, right? But see, that is a transformation within themselves as well. Them being able to see you in a different way. And you see so many of them, not because they see you in a different point of view, in a different way, in a different light. Now they are able to receive the message that God got for them. Oof. That's powerful. And that's beautiful. See, the 10 of Cups. You understand what I'm saying? Because you see, and this is always, oh my God, I'm getting this, I don't know what it is, energy, I don't know what it is. But God always got what you are looking for, but you must be open. Okay, you must be open. You see, when you are blocked, when you are blocking it, how can you receive the message, the word, the energy, the tone, the little phrase that can connect to what you are looking for? Or sometimes you didn't even know you needed that. You didn't even know you were looking for that. But God got it. God got you. But you must be open. You see, in Pisces, you got so much to offer. You got so much because God is putting you there. Okay, you got so much to offer. But you see, they must be open, right? It's like to be able to connect, it must be open. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Because when you stay open, you find out. You connect the dots. The thing comes to you. You receive the message. You receive the word. Excuse me. You receive the vision, the image, the idea. Here with the 10 of Cups, I'm telling you. Okay? Here with the death and right next to the 10 of Cups, or the 10 of Cups right next to death, this is telling me something specific. Right? If you don't have your 10 of Cups yet, you must let go of anything that's not the 10 of Cups and only contain or stay or maintain yourself within the 10 of Cups. Everything else is dead to you. Oh my God, that sounds so, wow, so dramatic. Why does it sound like that? But that's what it is. Whatever you believe in, that's the thing that is going to exist. That is the thing, right? Think of it like this. Let's think of it like grass, right? Well, whatever spot you continue to water is going to continue to grow, right? When you stop watering, it's going to die, right? It's very simple. You see, that's like that with everything, right? And we're talking about the 10 of Cups, and we're talking about happiness, emotional fulfillment, gratitude, abundance, love. Oh my God, love within the family, within the connection, within the partnership, within the individual. But everything else must die. No more focus, no more energy, no more attention to it. You'll, in a way, dissolves, right? because whatever we focus on, that's the only thing we give life to. I did mention that imagination creates realities. Well, what are you imagining, right? Paul said, I die daily. I love that. We let go of anything that we don't want, anything that we dislike. We just don't pay any attention to it anymore at all. It's dead to us. Any mistakes, dead, gone. What? I don't pay attention to it. Seriously, it dies, right? The Ten of Cups. You identify with that. You make that your reality. You live by it. And anything that is not that, even when if it shows up in your reality, it's like it's there to you. You don't see it. You don't pay attention to it. You don't recognize it. You don't identify with it at all. Oh my God. I just noticed this, and this is wild, okay? Why? Because I've never noticed this before. Until now, here with that, I don't know if you can see, but there's two little towers, or there's two towers, and right in the middle, there's a sunset. It's a sunset. Here with the moon, how we started the reading, there's the two towers. There's almost like the same ones. They are the same ones. If any of you guys do tarot, if you guys know about the cards, if you have the cards at home, you can look at them more closely. I know they are because I even see there's like a little window. There's like a little window on the towers, and I see them over here as well. So the moon and they are connected. Oh my God! But this is telling me something. Again, right? Again, you've done the transformation. Why am I even happy about that? Well, maybe I'm happy because you are on the other side already, right? You are on the other side. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The Ten of Cups. So you you see, wow, you are in the Ten of Cups, okay? Because this side of you died. The confusion, the stagnation, feeling trapped, any type of negative beliefs or thoughts, you all died. How do I know that you all died? Because that's what you said. You agreed on that. You don't identify with it. You don't give it any attention, any life. Anything you put your attention to, you give it life. Okay? You had to allow that version of yourself to die. This is some crazy stuff. This is, and not crazy in a bad way. I need to find a better term, right? Just for lack of term, I'm using that word, but this is amazing. Because it's almost like you just jumped, and you know what it's giving me? And I don't know too much about it, but it's quantum leap, a quantum leap, okay? It's like if you just jump from, yes, in a way a body, but it's just a reality because it's the same body, It's the same consciousness. It's just in a different scenario. But you had to die. You had to let that version of you die. Okay? Meaning that you don't, it's like, for example, every day you have two batteries. You have two batteries for the day. And you have to put them on to be able to function, to give it life, right? I know it sounds pretty crazy. But you decide to not put the two batteries on yourself that day. But you decided to utilize those batteries to put it on this version of you, which is the Ten of Cups. Okay? So you gave life to that. And you didn't give the battery, right, the energy to this anymore. This is beautiful. I hope this is making sense. This is making complete sense to me. Thank you guys for being here. This feels lovely. I definitely got to do this more often. I'm loving the weather, the time, the energy. Even the people that are walking by, right? They have. I do feel the energy of curiosity, right? Kind of like, this is unusual, but okay, right? But and it's amazing because we started the reading like that, right? Where sometimes a human being is just enjoying their time, is wandering, is going for a hike, or is in the wild, right? Wilderness, and then they see a beautiful animal, a beautiful creature, and they're like, wow, they are mesmerized by it, right? Pisces, I'm not calling you an animal, or I'm not comparing you to an animal, but you get what I'm saying. It's something beautiful. It's not negative energy at all, and I love that. Beautiful reading so far. Also the sounds, right? The sounds. And also, as I'm doing this reading, I look around and I see trees, and sometimes I see faces in trees, not just in trees, in other objects as well, but it's fascinating when I see them on trees, right? So I'm like, whoa, what the heck? It's like, wow, that looks like a face. You're so right. You're so right. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Wow. We have Page of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Okay. Four of Four of Pentacles. I love this. Wow. I'm hearing that song, but instead of that word, I'm hearing energy. I got energy. Got a lot of energy. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of energy, but you see, this energy is the energy that you got, right? Same energy, which is uh, God's energy. It's all one energy, and it's infinite. It's a beautiful thing because this is why we are going to be able to. It's like, this is why we can recharge phones. This is why. Oh my God. God, it's endless. Supply is endless. It's beautiful because Justice, Queen of Cups on top of the deck. No, thank you guys. It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing this. This is just me. I don't even know what to call this. Perhaps you are right. This is a gift, and, and it's my privilege. I enjoy so much, and but I'm grateful for you guys. I'm definitely, especially for you. Uh, I am so grateful, and let me tell you something. Justice, whenever every time justice shows up, that's just, it's like that automatically the divine surrounds this as a court, a divine court. Okay, so it makes the whole reading official, and just because sometimes justice doesn't show up in readings, that doesn't mean it's not official or it's not divine. It's just that's just something that I'm picking up, and it's strong, it's powerful, it's heavy. Okay, it's heavy in the good sense of stones, right? Official, like, oof, right? And but you see with justice that it's the word, it's the truth. Okay, here with the sword, it's the truth. This is why it's like nothing can compare with the truth. The truth is the truth is official. The truth is God itself. Okay, and let me tell you something here with the cards. We have the Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Justice. So this is the good news. It's almost like, what do they call when about Jesus? There was something. It was something about Jesus. I'm not gonna talk about Jesus, but this is an example, right? But it's talking about a good news. It's about the good word, the good news. Do you guys know that it's something about the good news, right? The salvation. This is so important. Oh my God, right? It shows up as a Page of Pentacles because God is going to work with you with what you can handle. Yes, God will always provide what you can handle, right? And the more you can handle, the more God will provide. That is almost like a promise. Why am I hearing a promise? I'm hearing that's the promise. Why am I hearing that's the promise? I don't want to ask. I don't want to question. Should I say? I don't question God, right? but that's the promise, right? Here, as the Page of Pentacles, it's almost even if you can handle more than the Page of Pentacles, right? And I don't want to get into detail. Your intuition is going to comprehend whatever is going to comprehend, right? I don't need to get into much detail. God is going to start with, let's say, a nugget. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting nugget. God is going to start with a nugget, right? And we're talking about finance, but this can apply to anything, okay? To anything. If you are desiring a trip, that sounded so. It sounded. Let me say that again. If you are desiring a trip, right? A vacation, to visit a new country, whatever it is, right? Well, perhaps the universe is going to give you, right, the opportunity, or someone's going to invite you, or you're going to get the ticket, or just the opportunity is going to be there, where it's going to be a trip, but maybe not a long distance, but maybe just to like another city, right, or to somewhere in your neighborhood, but in a way it's a trip, right? But you see, that is only your manifestation. That is only what God is giving you, seeing if you are going to receive it, see if you are going to go with it, if you are going to appreciate it and be grateful and enjoy it. And then so to see if God is like, let me see, well, depending on how they deal with this, then I'm going to give them the big trip that they want, because that is for sure. That's the promise, but I got to see, is like, we're going to start here with the nugget, right? We're going to start here with this first. Is like, so, this is getting intense, but let me continue. The sun went away, right? It's beautiful. The sun said goodbye. Now the moon is about to start shining, but there's almost like a little gap between that, right? But let me continue this message. Let me just finish this message because I'm not going until I finish this message. This is a beautiful message, okay? So here with the Four of Swords, it's telling me something about sleep. It's telling me something. It's telling me more about imagination, right? Here with the Magician as well, and here with the Four of Pentacles. This is amazing because with this Four of Pentacles, it's telling me about spending. Okay, telling you, it's telling me about spending. Here, right next to that, we have Justice. This is the divine. Again, this is the divine saying, "I approve this message." This is the truth and nothing but the truth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now here what the main message that I'm getting, right? It's like sleep on it. Sleep on this, right? In your imagination, right before you go to bed, you can do it throughout the day if you have time. I mean, don't get distracted by your own imagination as you have something to do, right? If you got business to do, handle your business. If you got work or school or whatever it is, handle what you gotta handle. But when you have the free time, or when before you go to bed, or even as you are going to bed, utilize your imagination and do this, right? This is where we're starting. For so many, this is the initiation. This is the day of your salvation, how they call it, right? This is the initiation for the remember the top of the mountain where there's glory. I don't know what that means, but the okay, this message is this Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles, it is the message that this is. So you're gonna go in your imagination, and you are going to, in your imagination, you are going to spend your money. You are going to spend money like if you have unlimited money. Okay? There's no way you can be like, well, how much this cost? No way. There's no way. Right there in your imagination, you are spending like if you got millions and millions and millions and millions. I mean, and they just keep coming. They continue to come. So in your imagination, you go to whatever store that you want, and you buy whatever the heck you want. You buy as much as you want. You buy anything that you want, anything that you can imagine, you spend it. But you see, you gotta make it real. You gotta really utilize your imagination. We all got it. We all got imagination. Our imagination is so powerful, so might as well use it, right? I said something about this. Maybe it was just a message, right? Where there's people that don't want to receive your message, but you're like, regardless, I'm gonna share the message. I'm gonna do it regardless of who's listening, because this is what I do. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I love to do. This is me, right? Now, in your imagination, right? And this is beautiful because, again, the people that do this, the people that follow this, the people that truly believe in this, again, the justice is right here. The people that do this, they are going to, trust me, something's going to happen. They're going to receive it. They're going to receive a confirmation. They're going to remember. If trust me, again, the universe might start with a Page of Pentacles. Let's see if you can handle this. Let's see if you are open to receive this. Let's see if you catch this, right? Well, I feel like this is one of them. This is a huge nugget that the universe is giving you. In your imagination, there is no limits. There's no lack. There's no questioning. Oh, am I gonna have enough? No. In your imagination, you are going to spend. You are going to buy anything that you want. Anything. Now, we're talking about finance here, but this can be with anything. Now, if your life is amazing and it's perfect, it's fulfilled, then you should be chilling. Then I should send you a big hug. Congratulations. Like I'm happy for you, right? But you can apply this to anything. Seriously, anything. Right? anything else for Pisces before we end this beautiful reading? Eight of Cups, King of Swords. A lot of, maybe not a lot, maybe just one person, like I see in the card, maybe one person. But I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to run into you. Why? Because you are speaking the word, you are speaking the truth here with the King of Swords. You are speaking the truth, you are delivering the truth, you are connecting with the truth, you are one with the truth. And it's beautiful because it's like they're gonna be like, oh, coincidence? There's no such thing, but it's going to be like that. It's going to seem like that. You are going to be doing your thing, and they are going to be, they were just crossing. They were just here with the Eight of Cups. It seems like they were just going towards something new. Maybe they were being guided, right? Something happened where they had to make the move, but within that move, within that transition, they run into you. But you see, again, that's the divine. That's God doing its thing. God putting the people in front of you. God connecting everything, right? It's beautiful. So Pisces, what I'm getting here is here with the Eight of Wands. Continue to do your thing. Continue to share. Continue to express your truth, your wisdom, right? Continue to be you. And in a way, to all the returners, to the people that already listen to you, you know, here with the King of Swords, I just want to say thank you, right? For the new ones that are just arriving at the same time, welcome and thank you, because this is amazing, okay? We are dealing with the truth, okay? We are dealing with God. And that's all. That's all we gotta say. Thank you so much for your time, your energy. Shout out to all my subscribers. This was amazing. I'll see you next time. Bye.